Lurie, Nebraska Neuropsychological Battery. It is a standardized battery of neuropsychological tests found to be useful in diagnosing and treatment of brain damage or any brain dysfunction. The test battery is useful for adolescents, adults, and older adults. A separate version for children between the ages 8 to 12 years of age is also available. The major areas covered in assessment are motor, perceptual, that is auditory, tactile, and visual, language, receptive speech, expressive speech, academic, that is reading recognition, spelling, writing, arithmetic, memory, and intelligence functioning. The Ray Osterrith Complex Figure Test. The test was designed by Ray in 1941. It is used to assess visual perception and visual memory in brain damaged individual. It is one of the most used tools to assess constructional abilities and is also used as a non-verbal memory test. Osterrith developed norms for children and adults with age range from 4 to 15 years and 16 to 60 years of age. So in simple terms, right, it is a neuropsychological assessment in which examinees are asked to reproduce a complicated line drawing first by copying it freehand, that is recognition, and then drawing it from memory, that is recall. Many different cognitive abilities are needed for a correct performance, and the test therefore permits the evaluation of different functions such as visuospatial abilities, memory, attention, planning, working memory, and executive functions. So this is the test, and three conditions are most commonly used in ROCF. The first one is copy. In the copy condition, the examinee is given a piece of paper and a pencil, and the stimulus figure is placed in front of them. They reproduce the figure to the best of their ability. The test is not timed, but the length of the time needed to copy the figure is observed. Some administrators use a series of colored pencils in order to preserve a record of the order in which design elements were reproduced. However, because of concerns that the use of color changes the nature of the test and makes it easier for the subject to remember the figure, the current test manual suggests that this should not be done. Instead, the evaluator should take notes on the process the examinee uses. Once the copy is completed, the stimulus figure and the examinee's copy are removed from view. The next one is immediate recall. After a short delay, the examinee is asked to reproduce the figure from memory. The next is delayed recall. So, after a longer delay, like maybe 20 to 30 minutes, the examinee may again be asked to draw the figure from memory. Examinees are not told beforehand that they will be asked to draw the figure from memory. The immediate and delayed recall conditions are therefore tests of incidental memory. Each copy is scored for the accurate reproduction and placement of 18 specific design elements. Additionally, the test administrator can note their qualitative observations regarding the examinee's approach to the task and the effectiveness of any apparent strategy used. Deleuze-Kaplan Executive Function System. It is a neuropsychological assessment for executive functions like thinking, inhibition, problem solving, planning, impulse control, concept formation, abstract thinking, and creativity. It may be administered individually or on a group. It is a standardized measure to assess executive functions in children and adults between the age ranges 8 to 89 years. Digit Span Test. Initially, this test was part of WAIS. The aim of the test is to measure an individual's working memory and assess any impairment of the working memory. So they read out some numbers and ask you to repeat in exactly same order. In some tests, they also ask you to repeat them in reverse order. So just for your information, the current record to memorize spoken random numbers spoken at the rate of 1 digit every second and repeating it in the same order is 456 by Lance Schreihart from USA in 2015. Wisconsin card sorting test. It is a neuropsychological test for set shifting. It is used to assess frontal lobe dysfunction in patients of brain injury, schizophrenia, or any other mental illness. The participant has to sort 64 cards to match either with color, form, or number of figures. The participant is not explicitly told the rule but must refer it from the feedback received from the person administering the test. Dichotic listening test. Dichotic test is non-invasive test, initially used to investigate selective attention but later used to assess hemispheric lateralization of language ability. In the standardized dichotic listening task, a participant is simultaneously presented with two different auditory stimuli through earphones. Based on the instructions given by the experimenter, results are concluded for the test. So basically, dichotic listening is a psychological test commonly used to investigate selective attention and the lateralization of brain function within the auditory system. It is used within the field of cognitive psychology and neuroscience.